Long story short.
Growing up on a farm, there was a real close-knit vibe in our town. Everyone knows everyone, and the gossip can be pretty unforgiving, especially for girls. When I was 17, I became sexually active with my first boyfriend, and naively, we never used protection. At school, we had been taught about condoms, but I'd heard boys say that they didn't want to wear them because the sex wasn't as good. At home and at church, we were told we shouldn't have sex at all. My auntie worked at the chemist, and most of the people working at the supermarket checkouts went to my high school, so buying condoms from anywhere in town was totally out of the question. I didn't have my P plates or a car yet either. I waited and waited for my period, but it didn't come. I avoided the problem until I eventually told my boyfriend about 6 weeks later. He acted like it was my fault and broke up with me. I had to tell my mum because I didn't have any way to navigate the situation alone. I knew I wasn't ready for a baby, but I was so nervous about how my parents would react. I thought my mum would go ballistic, but she was actually so supportive. She told me that she was proud of me for being brave enough to tell her. She even helped me tell my dad, and even though he was disappointed at first, he eventually hugged me and said that everybody makes mistakes. I was so relieved when my mum asked me if I wanted to discuss options and seemed open to the idea of an abortion. We agreed that I should go see a doctor in a bigger regional town near us. Luckily, my parents showed up for me. I think that things like affordable and reliable public transport and Medicare covering the costs associated with abortions would be really helpful to a lot of young women. After the whole experience, I found out about 1-800 My Options, which I think is a great way for people in the country to find information about where to go and what to do. My parents supported me, but I want more services to support country girls in my situation who might not have family support.